Good morning, dear learners. Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the program École au Burkina. I'm Mrs. Bamogo, a certified English teacher. I'm here today to continue with you, with the program of the Terminal A class. Last time we have seen the simple present tense and the simple present progressive. Now today we are going to continue with the English tenses. So a grammar lessons entitled The Simple Past. Grammar. The simple past of the regular verbs. Okay, let's notice that in English we have two types of verbs that are the regular verbs that obeys to a certain rule, and the irregular verbs that they don't have a specific rule. We just have to learn them by heart. So today we are going to see the simple past of the regular verbs. Big one, structure. Small one, affirmative form. So the rule of the affirmative form, we have a subject plus the infinitive minus 2, plus ed. Or d, when the verb ends in e, we just add d plus object complement so subject plus infinitive minus 2 plus ed, when the verb doesn't end in e, and or plus d when the verbs already ends in e. Let's see some examples. Example. I worked hard to succeed. Or another example. Example number 2. To visit. He visited his uncle. So this is the general rule. Now there are some exceptions or some particularities that we are going to see in remarks. So remark number 1. Then we have some verbs ending in Y, okay, preceded by a consonant, okay, where we replace the Y in I before adding the ED. So verbs ending in I, in Y, verbs ending in Y, okay, and preceded. Preceded by a consonant. When the verbs end in Y and preceded by a consonant, then we replace it. We replace or we change. Okay. We transform. We change the Y in I. Okay, the Y becomes I plus now the ED. Okay, we are going to take some examples. Example one, when we take to cry. To cry in the simple past, we will have cried. Our Y here, that becomes I plus ED. Like the baby cried too much. The second verb, we'll take to dry, for example. To dry. I dried. The Y becomes I plus ED. Cry, cried. Dry, dried. Okay? We also have to carry. To carry. Don't forget that it's only verbs in Y and preceded by consonants. Carry, we will have carried. Okay, this is the example, the remark number 1. Remark number 2. We also have some verbs that end in Y but are preceded by vowels. In this case, we don't replace the Y, we just keep it and apply the general rule. That is, just add ED. So when the verb ends in Y and is preceded by a vowel, then we keep the Y, okay, there is no change. We just keep the Y, okay, plus ED. Example, to display. to display. We have the Y here and A, that is a vowel. So simple past, we will simply have displayed with the Y. Displayed. Okay. Another verb, to stay. Stay. The same thing. Stayed. Good. So we have finished with the different remarks, okay, about the about the simple past. Now we are going to move to the small 2 of the big one, that is the negative form. Small 2. Negative form. Here, let's notice that it is like the simple present tense where we use do or does. But here we are going to use the simple past of to do, that is did, okay, to form the negative and the others, the rest of the forms. So, subject plus did plus not plus verb minus 2 plus object complement. Or we have the choice to use the contractive form, that is subject plus didn't plus infinitive minus 2 plus object complement. It is the same thing.